Hi, yeah, I'm Stuart. I'm here at Northwest Recording Studio. This is where Paul Hutchinson does his magic. You can see all the desk is here. This is the original 70s desk that Paul has had from back in the day when he did all his original work with all these kind of contemporaries at the time. Roy Thomas Baker, Lindsay Buckingham, all these people that he knows, that he's worked with. All this equipment is authentic. If you look at that machine there, you'll see, this is a piece of history, with the tape machine, and Paul has got all this equipment, he's restored it, he's maintained it, and this is how we're able to get the kind of authentic retro sound that only Paul is able to do. He's an absolute magician. He's the most remarkable musician I've ever met, and I've met a few musicians in my life, but he is outstanding. His ability to comprehend consciously and unconsciously what a recording, artist needs and wants is beyond compare. He just gets it. I have learned through my association with Paul over 15 years that I've just basically given up trying to control or exert my influence on what I think, and just with Paul now, I just trust Paul 100% implicitly, and I know that he knows me well enough to know that what he does will be right, and he's just a master, and that's it. There's nothing else to say. If you're an aspiring artist, you're looking for somebody who's different, with a different approach, an authentic approach, a spiritual approach. This is the man, and you won't be disappointed. And my association with Paul is historic, it's ongoing, and it's eternal. And I can't say anything more about the guy. I just fucking love him. That's it. How do we work together? Well, generally I'll come up with some chords and a melody, and then I'll come in and, I usually I've sent it to Paul on the WhatsApp and he's listened to it. And then I'll come in and I'll play it to him. I mean, to be honest, if he likes it and it resonates with his positivity and his energy, then it's a goer, and then we'll get to the point where we'll put a guitar track down, and then I'll put a vocal track down, and then obviously he does his process, and at the end of that session we'll have a guitar track and a vocal track, and then that's pretty much it really. So the process of me and Cole writing together, usually he will come up with some words, and I don't know where he gets them from, you'll have to ask him, but if he gives me the words, that is enough to ignite me to generate something. And it's funny, sometimes it'll be a chord sequence that I've been playing around with, but if I have words from Cole, it generates a process in my mind where I'll come up with some kind of chords, and then I'll send it back to him, and then he will either like it or he won't. More often than not these days he tends to like it, and then it used to be back and forward, but I think once we've learned to accept each other's, what the process is, Paul is always saying accept the process and go, just trust to the process. And I think Colin and I now, we've been such good friends for a long time now, 15 years, that we pretty much get each other, such that we don't argue, we don't debate, he gives me the words, I do it, and then he pretty much accepts it a lot of the times now. The partnership with me and Colin is incredible, and it's just gonna, again, like the one with Paul, it's just eternal, and it's just gonna carry on, and that's it. And I fucking love the guy.